Welcome back to the 2025 Winter Classic here, brought to you by the Summersville Area Chamber of Commerce. We're in the amazing Summersville Arena and Conference Center. I'm alongside Alex Stump. We are excited to bring you this game between the Montcalm Lady Generals and the Riverview Lady Raiders.
Yep,
Make
good
sure
job.
I got that right.
Yeah, good recovery there. I was looking as well.
Coach, what are you looking for in this matchup?
Well, I can tell you from Riverview's perspective, because I've been fortunate enough to watch them play. They've been coming to the Winter Classic, been a participant since the beginning. You're going to see them push the ball up and down the court, try to get in your face and speed you up. And on offense, they're going to be shooting some threes, and everything's going to be centered around number 1, Chastity Kennedy, a junior who is a tremendous player and has a really bright future. For Montcalm, we're going to turn it over to DJ Thunder so he can introduce the starting lineups, and we'll be back.
Our starting lineup, number 10, Peyton White. Number 12, Alyssa Quisenberry. Number 15, Maddie Hart. And number 24, Addison Havens. And 34, Emery Schroeder. Your head coach is Tara Havens. They're taking on the Riverview Lady Raiders. Starting lineup, number 1, Chastity Kennedy. Number 10, Lily Perkins. Number 23, Bailey Allville. Number 25, Tiara Stacy. Number 40, Casey Hatfield. Your coaches are Eric Justice, J.R. Mitchell, Katie Klein, and Mark Shelton.
All right, thank you, DJ Thunder, for that. Alex, go ahead and pick up that thought that you were having about the Lady Generals.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to have to take care of the ball. I don't know a lot about them, haven't seen much film or seen them play, but knowing how the Lady Raiders are going to attack, they're going to have to be under control, take care of the basketball, and try to get some good shots, effective shots against this team.
A couple notes for both teams. For the Montcalm team, they are missing one of their senior players, a power forward, Caitlin Hagerman. She is at home, unfortunately, with COVID. Wasn't able to make the trip up with the Montcalm team. And jumping the ball, number 1, Chastity Kennedy for the Riverview team, is her first game back, the coach says. She's been dealing with an illness herself, so she's only been able to play 1 game so far this season, so coach is very excited to have her back.
Yeah, absolutely, as he should be, because she is a fun player to watch. Controls the tip, and now she handles the ball.
She's definitely the tallest player out there for Riverview.
Right
into
the
basket.
Yep, right into Kennedy off the first set for her first bucket of the season.
Coach said, we're so excited to have you back. We want you to take the first shot.
Yep. We got a foul there on number 10. That's going to be
Lily Perkins.
That's going to be her first, team first.
I recognize a couple of the faces of these referees. Saw them at the state tournament last year on the boys' side. They're out of a crew out of Huntington.
Yep. Absolutely. We got referees from all over West Virginia here as we get a turnover, and Kennedy looking to push it up for the Lady Raiders. Nice bounce pass across the court.
Nice clean finish there for Stacy, number 25 for Riverview. Lady Raiders setting in a 2-3, it looks like. Montcalm able to get some penetration, but can't get the shot to fall.
No shot. Good shot there. Finally, you see Montcalm get a shot up. That was a good shot. Let's see if that'll settle him down a little bit.
Wants that NBA range three-pointer, but can't get it to go.
Yep. Seen a lot of that today. Early on in some of the games, the kids kind of finding where they're at on the court and shooting those deep threes, being short quite a bit with them. So you got to assess where they are on the court.
Addison Haven picks up that foul for Montcalm.
Oh, they leave her wide open underneath. An easy 2 for number 10, Lily Perkins. So that's 6 points for the Lady Raiders and 3 different scorers. So moving the ball and sharing the ball really well to get started here.
Montcalm's able to get it in the paint, but right there, Kennedy, a very nice block. Skip pass, able to get through. Got a little too much contact on that play. Looks like we're going to have a foul at the top of the key. 25.
Team second there, first on Stacy. Nice ball pressure, threw it right into her hands. Gonna lead to another break.
Hatfield back, oh.
Looking to make that extra pass. I think she should have just maybe shot that ball right there.
One of the things you teach young athletes is not to be too selfish, but
Sure.
occasionally
Yeah.
you got to take the shot when it's yours.
Absolutely, and there's a good look at a three for Kennedy. Just rolls off the side. A jump ball underneath, going to go to the Lady Generals.
Good job by Riverview there. If they bring the ball down in the paint, you get a tie up.
Yep, interesting too from Coach Justice here. Usually full court type of defense, but pulling it back a little bit into
Looks
maybe
like a 3-2.
3-2, yep, I believe so.
Lady Generals
you go.
backdoor cut. Unable to handle the pass, but nice cut there. Couple good shots early for the Lady Generals, but just haven't quite seen the bottom of the net there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get their feet under them a little bit too here, and like you said, get some good shots. That was a start right there, but they're going to have to go back on defense here. And
yeah, absolutely. The Lady Raiders showed pressure early. Looked like a 2-2-1 press there, but then after a couple defensive sets, they dropped back into that 1-2-2, trying to put some ball pressure around the top of the key.
Yeah, and it looks like they're in a 1-3-1, and they're going to use that to the death with the same play that they started the game with, a little cut slash to the block and a layup for Kennedy.
Yeah.
That's her 4th point of the afternoon.
Running the point, getting a pass as she cuts. Nice finish by Kennedy. Oh, dribbling off somebody's foot there. Goes back to her teammate, thankfully.
Yeah, Montcalm right now at this point, maybe a timeout from the coach, something to settle these girls down. They're just having a little bit of problems moving the ball. A lot of hands in there, grabbing jump balls, things like that. So
that's right. The Lady Raiders are quick to get a tie up there. They've been very aggressive. Nice pass to the box.
Gonna work. There you go. Going to spread it out now.
Not pressuring the ball, but not allowing anything close to the three-point line either.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great point. I was getting ready to say the same thing. If you look at their guards, where they're starting their offense at, if you're Riverview, that's where you want them to start. Unable to hold on to it there. Nice defense by number 24, Havens. Knocking the ball out of bounds, slowing down that break of the Lady Raiders.
Hatfield from the corner for three.
And that's Hatfield's first of the game. We got 11-0 score here.
I feel like we had one of their games last year at the Winter Classic, and Hatfield hit several three-pointers in that game. She is a very good three-point shooter.
And you mentioned it in early as we were talking. The Lady Raiders have moved up a class, so they're going to be AA this year. So a different bracket for them and a different region. And a nice look by Kennedy and a very unselfish look by number 10, feeding Hatfield. And we're going to get our first timeout here by the Montcalm Lady Generals as they're down 13-0. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
It looked to me like number 10 is going to check in for Montcalm. Was that number 10 that's checking in right there?
Let's see.
We'll see when they come back out here.
Absolutely. And while we got a break in the action here, we'll take a minute and we'll thank our official sponsors of the 2025 Winter Classic, the City of Summersville, Pepsi, Go Mart, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS, and Mid-State Northside Automotive Group. Also, something special that we like to give praise to is for the Northside Automotive Group and their Player of the Game Awards. We'll have a chance to interview a player from each team at the conclusion of this game and talk to them a little bit about their season, game, and the Winter Classic.
If you're watching on Facebook, please share this with other fans of Montcalm and Riverview so that they can also tune in and see the broadcast and support their athletes.
Absolutely. A long trip. Not everybody, I'm sure, able to make it for these teams. So what a great way to be able to follow the action, tuning in live on Facebook or SCTV.
Who'd they call that foul on, Alex? I was too busy talking.
Yeah, no, I missed that as well. I'm not sure.
Nice inbounds play, but a block again by Kennedy. She has very active hands in there and is quite the leaper. She gets up and gets a block.
You know, it's just a little easy right now for the Lady Raiders, getting pretty much what they want as number 23, Bailey Avell. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, but with the bucket. So you can see him attack the ball because the Generals are keeping it down low and leaving it out there like a good little golden nugget.
Have a traveling call there on the box. Isabella Porce checking into the game for Montcalm. It does seem like Riverview runs through Chastity Kennedy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it must have been challenging not having her on the court for several games.
Yeah.
Because she really dictates the pace of this team. Moves well. Nice little dribble drive. Find the cutter.
Missed the bunny, but a good play there by the Lady
Generals.
Raiders.
Right off the bench, active on both ends of the court. Nice job by Isabella. Gets a rebound, gets down, open position, gets a shot, goes to the line.
That's going to be 23's first foul of the game.
Number 23 takes up the first.
See how they do here. See if they can get this lid off the basket and get on the board. That might help them out here.
Left-handed shot, looked good.
Yep. Rolled around, just didn't get that bounce. And it's just been a struggle, really, to start this game for Montcalm to get a shot off, right? They've been a lot of jump balls and some turnovers, so, you know, trying to find some points here at the foul line.
And most often you coach a team to get points in the paint, to get shots there, but Kennedy has been doing a very good job of not allowing them to have anything easy in there.
Absolutely. 0 for 2 there.
We'll chalk that up to being a little bit cold coming off the bench. She's got to get warmed up, and those shots will fall for the rest of the game for her.
In that 1-3-1 for the Lady Generals. Swing it to the corner. Kennedy calling for it up top.
Cut down. Good rotation there by Montcalm, but sometimes great offense beats good defense.
Yeah, she's able to get in those gaps and attack the gaps of that zone, and she's going to have a field day in there if they don't adjust that to stop her in the middle.
Although Kennedy didn't block that, I think she affected that shot.
Yeah, Montcalm just not comfortable right now. You can kind of see it in the way they're going about it, and give credit to the Lady Raiders in their defense, making it tough on them. Going to have an open 3 in the corner for Hatfield.
Quick ball rotation there.
Chastity.
Backside rebound.
And that's 8 first quarter points for Kennedy.
She scored 13 in her first game and hasn't played since for the Lady Raiders, but today is having quite a game, gets the ball going quickly, has a chance to get her 10th first quarter point here, and she does.
Yeah, you know, Montcalm just trying to figure out what's going on here early on, just turnover after turnover, and Kennedy getting break after break. Nice selfish play, but hit her at her feet instead of in the hands, and Hatfield's not able to control that pass.
Couple substitutions coming in.
Yep. Hatfield and Kennedy going to get a break.
For the Raiders, number 0, Carrie Kennedy, number 25, Kiera Stacy.
Nice look there. Nice. Nice ball movement by the Lady Generals, but again, just not able to get it in the basket. Got a nice take there by number 25, Stacy, going to pick up the foul.
Maddie Hart picks up the foul for the Generals. At the free throw line for the Raiders.
Looks like Stacy's going to line, get a chance to shoot 2. She already has 2 points today. Quick release, bank shot is good from that foul shot from Stacy. Bank shot again, that's her style.
Yeah, the bank's open.
Key is the ball goes in the hoop, right?
That's right.
Good ball movement again.
Yep.
Foul line extended, able to try to get it in there.
They are getting it in to that point, but after that, they're just not able to make that second pass and get the ball up to the hoop without turning it over.
Number 2, Eliza Blankenship coming in for the Lady Raiders. Got a matchup here between a school from Mercer County and a school from McDowell County.
Yep. Southern West Virginia being well represented here at the Winter Classic. If they lose it out of bounds, going to be a turnover and go the way of the Lady Generals. With a minute 45 left to go here in the first quarter. Score 23-0 in favor of the Lady Raiders.
And like we talked about earlier in the broadcast, that this Riverview team went from single A to double A, 25 there, 2 points there for Stacy. But they were in the same region last year, so
yep.
Montcalm and Riverview should be pretty familiar with one another.
Yeah. And I know Montcalm lost some kids to some graduation, so definitely taking effect. And in a small school, when you have that, sometimes it's hard to replace some of those kids that's been playing a long time.
And again, missing a senior today.
Yep, absolutely, huge factor.
Especially in an up and down game like this, you need that depth. It really helps you.
Yeah, nice defense there by number 24.
Trying to work it inside. A little bit off target there on that pass. I think it was deflected, so it's going to stay with Montcalm, the Lady Generals.
Yep. And if you're the Generals here in this position, you got to just keep your head up and keep battling. It's not going the way you want it to go. The start definitely not the way you wanted, but you can't give up. You got to keep going and hold your head up and represent yourself and your school as best you can here. And there we go. We get an outside shot by number 10, Peyton White, to get him on the board.
White with the jumper.
Lady Raiders trying to go inside. Looks like it's stolen.
Yeah, there we go. A little momentum.
Oh, couple deflections there.
Nice hustle to track it down. Going to have an over and back call, though. But nice job by Peyton not to give up and let the Lady Raiders pick it up and go in for a layup. Going to make them earn it.
So it's like you knew what I was thinking, Coach. Why do players sometimes allow that ball to roll, even though that they know someone could potentially be running that down? What goes on in the thought process there for young athletes?
Would be interesting to know, don't you? I don't have that answer either, but I don't know whether they think it's going to be a penalty or what. But either way, it's going to be a turnover.
That's right. When you have a bad situation, sometimes the best thing you can do is minimize the damage, and collecting that ball minimizes it. It also affects where they're going to take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely. And look what happened. They got a turnover out of it, right? Like instead of nice, good look there. So a little bit better last couple of minutes there for the Lady Generals. So see if they can tune in here in the second quarter and get back into this game. Right now we have a score of 25-2 in favor of the Lady Raiders.
So we'll go ahead and take this time and thank some of our sponsors for helping us put on this Winter Classic. The City of Summersville, Pepsi, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS Lake Country. Also want to thank GoMart, who is the proud sponsor of the School Spirit Award. Also want to thank Northside Midstate Automotive Group. They are the proud sponsor of all the players of the game, which, like Alex said earlier, one of us gets to interview a player from each one of these teams and talk to them about their season, about what they like about the Winter Classic and today's game itself.
Absolutely, and as we approach the second quarter here, we'll be halfway through day number 3 with this is our 5th game. So we got 5 more exciting games coming today and this evening for you. We're going to have the Buchanan Upshur versus Independence ladies, and then we're going to have Riverside versus Morgantown boys, then Tigers Valley girls versus Greater Beckley girls. Then at 8 o'clock, a primetime showdown that I'm looking forward to watching in Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles versus the George Washington Lady Patriots. A lot of future college players on the floor in that game. And then we'll have the Nicholas boys versus Greenbrier West boys to cap off the night.
So if you are in the area, getting off work, looking for something to do, come out to the Winter Classic in Summersville, West Virginia, and enjoy some of these amazing basketball games. It's kind of like a mini state tournament here, Alex.
Absolutely, and you say that because there's teams from all over the state, different parts of the region, just unable to finish in there for number 14.
Man,
Isabella Poor just not able to get that in.
That possession had incredible passing, incredible cuts, and unfortunately just could not get the ball in, even though they did all those other things right.
Yep.
Out of bounds play. It looks like Riverview's playing a man-to-man on this.
Turnover there, forced by a nice run by Hatfield.
That was a good run.
Yeah, nice catch and nice way to get it up on the glass.
Good body control to settle herself to get a good shot, even though she was moving with all that momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like Riverview has dropped into a man-to-man here on defense. Let's see what Montcalm can do with that. Oh, unfortunate deflection. Didn't realize she was behind her there.
Yeah.
Running the court.
Going to be nice job
Nice
there by
steal.
number 10. Yeah, absolutely. Peyton not giving up on the play. Got to help her.
That's right. Peyton White there with that steal. Looks like Peyton's a sophomore for the Montcalm Lady Generals. A lot of paint touches for Montcalm, just can't get baskets.
Yeah, turnovers and Hatfield unable to convert that wide open layup there. But hanging around's number 10. Up and in for Hatfield.
You definitely felt a different tempo to the game right now compared to when Hatfield and Kennedy were on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they were out getting their rest, and they came back in with a lot of intensity and have really pushed the pace of this game.
Yeah,
Long
Montcalm
pass there. Who's going to win the race?
Montcalm just not able to. Nice pass, unselfish play by number 25, Stacy, getting it over to Kennedy for her first points of the second quarter.
Brings her up to 12 so far in this contest.
Yep, 12 points. Nice cut in the middle there by 24, facing up, but unable to hold on to the ball, and another turnover for the Lady Generals.
And
Kennedy.
That's not a bad matchup there. Montcalm has freshman Addison Havens right there getting that ball against what we know to be a great player in Chastity Kennedy. And so that's an interesting matchup. But again, the youth there, like you talked about, Montcalm lost some seniors from last year's squad. And
missing a senior today.
And missing a senior today. And
I'm going to leave Kennedy open for 3, and that's good. A little feedback there.
Yeah. Here they are in that man-to-man.
Yep. And Montcalm just not moving right now, and just telegraphing the passes. Foul there by Stacy. That's going to be her second for the Lady Warriors. Just a little late reacting to that pass. Oh, her third foul. Missed one there along the way.
I was going to say, that must have been the one we missed earlier. We talked about that. We missed one, and
that was it.
There we go. Now we know we're caught back up.
Yep, so she's going to have to go to the bench right now with 3 fouls. Right there you go. There's a shot. Yep, good job, good job. Nice ball movement. Number 34, Emery Schlatter, I believe, going to the line for 2 shots.
Looks like Bailey Allville is going to pick up that foul. According to my record, she has 2 so far.
That's correct. Same. All right, let's go.
Emery here with a chance to make a couple foul shots. Off a little bit to the right on that shot.
Yeah. You'd like to see her stay set at the foul line, get her feet set, not jump when you're shooting that foul shot, but of the bank. So we've seen a couple of those today, so the bank is open here. And Lady Raiders bringing it up slowly, swinging the ball to Hatfield in the corner for a 3. Nice rebound and pass by number 23 into number 10.
Lily Perkins.
with her 4th point of the day.
Should have been tracking 3-point percentage on this one, Coach, because you're right. Their shots look good. That's a nice little floater down the lane.
Nice floater, yep. Good attempt there. It's just nice to see them getting some offense going here. You want to see them get shots up. That's the only way you're going to score some points. Oh, looked like she got away with some steps there. It's Hatfield. Cuts in. Yep.
Another three. That was a long one again.
Yep. She has a chance to get her feet set, and you can just about write it down.
If the coach hadn't told me that she'd missed the last couple of weeks, I would not have thought it from this performance.
Well, she's definitely back and looking healthy, so that's a great thing, and I'm sure Coach Justice is breathing a sigh of relief. We get underneath, and nice coming out of nowhere with the block, number 14, Kayla Cooper, unable to keep it in, but what a defensive play there by the young lady.
That's right. Good recovery defense, getting back where you need to be. Man-to-man on the inbounds play. They had a nice cut there, and it was successful. Good screen.
First hoop of the day, and that'll go, or I'm sorry, second field goal of the day, and that's the first for Isabella Poor. There they run that dive play into Kennedy, and it's going to cause a turnover.
Looks like Montcalm was ready for it that time. Seen it a few times. They know what to expect. Oh.
Turn it right back over and going to get Kennedy a wide open layup.
Reverse layup is able to go for her.
Looking to run some offense.
Takes a three.
Nice rebound by 14, unable to finish. And you're going to get a leak out here by Kennedy. They're not able to control that. Nice job.
Havens, a freshman, coming back, trying to get the layup to go. Can't get it to fall. Rebound there. Oh. Looks like we have a push there on the Montcalm Lady Generals.
Yeah, that's looking out here at Montcalm, you see some size, and I see that they're young, and just hearing you say that 24 is a freshman, hey, you kind of expect some of that during these games here, trying to find themselves. So maybe the future will be pretty bright for Montcalm with some of these freshmen, but right now it's the Lady Raiders show.
Also spoke to the coach before, and she said there's some 8th graders that show some potential right now too. Obviously, like you said, you come up as a freshman, you might not be quite ready to play varsity basketball, but that is a bright future there for Montcalm, even though today's game doesn't seem to be going the way they'd hoped it would go.
And, you know, being a smaller school, you know, sometimes you're going to have to take that in order to build that up for those girls. So maybe by the time they're seniors, they're going to start and have a strong program here right now.
Absolutely. We have a single A matchup and a double A, single A and double A matchup here from similar areas. I don't think these schools are too far apart in the southern part of the state, but we're glad to have them here at the Winter Classic. And like I said earlier, if you're watching and support those schools, please share so that others who support those schools can also see these athletes playing.
It's exciting to see. We have been here all week so far, and first time we've seen some teams cheerleaders. So kudos to the Montcalm High School there and bringing their cheerleaders along with them. So I want them to be a part of the action as well.
I was thinking, Alex, which bank sponsors us here? I need to be able to say that next time we bank in a foul shot.
That's right. Yeah, that bank,
But the list here is so long of all the sponsors that we have. There it is.
Probably got a multiple banks, actually.
We probably do. You're right.
As everybody in the community, nice shot there by number 4.
Right on cue.
Yep, with the bank. So
we can send a shout out to United Bank.
Yep, for sponsoring that bank shot.
I feel like she heard me.
Yeah, absolutely. 34 with a nice turnaround.
Oh, you got to find the next one there.
Well, I got to look over that for the bank shot, but unbelievable here as things are going on, and we're seeing some hoops, seeing some baskets go in for the Lady Generals, so positive sign there as they're getting themselves together.
And Kennedy and Hatfield are getting a break for Riverview, so you can tell that the pace has slowed down a little bit.
Yep.
Led to a couple good open looks on either end of the court. Number 25 is back in for Riverview. She has 3 fouls. Stacy, she's been very aggressive
Yes, she
really,
has.
really getting in the passing lanes well for them. Another shot there. Oh,
You know, she's being disruptive for the Montcalm, or I'm sorry, for the Lady Raiders against Montcalm here with her ball pressure and just active hands, trying to make that pass difficult to get their offense started.
I like that. Don't let the offense be comfortable at the top of the key, setting up something. So,
Well, especially if you're going to play in a zone, you better have somebody up there pressuring the balls. She gets an open look for three, and
good ball movement there by Riverview, swinging it around the top of the key.
And that'll be 3 for Perkins to give her 7 points on the afternoon.
Yep, Lily Perkins was set up, ready to catch and shoot that ball.
Yep.
And she delivers for 3-point. Nice move
Yes,
there.
it was. Backside rebound available there, and we get 2 for number 15, Maddie Hart, with her first bucket of the day.
Yep. Isabella Poore has been very good off the bench for Montcalm.
Yeah.
She's really been helping with rebounding, and that was a good shot, unable to make it, of course. A little short on that one.
Yep.
Not sure which line she thought she was behind, but a little bit short on that one.
Got about 50 seconds left here to go in the first half. Montcalm want to try to close this half out on a positive note, see if we can get a good shot, hold on, take care of the ball. As they got a shot, don't know if that was a shot they wanted, but it's going to result in going out of bounds and switch of possessions to the Lady Raiders.
So right now for Montcalm, it looks like you have 2 sophomores, 1 freshman, and 2 seniors on the court. So as we talked earlier, a little bit of youth, and again, missing a senior today, that always hurts missing a player, Coach.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Good aggressive defense there by the freshman, trying to get in there in the way, not let them have that shot again.
Yep, and kind of what you're seeing from the Lady Raiders is they're trying to stretch that zone out a little bit with the 3, which they've been able to do, and then that's going to open it up in the middle. Going for a bank shot, but not able to get. We got 3 seconds left. Let's see if she gets a shot up to end the half. Nope, not quite in time, but I think the Lady Raiders will be pretty happy with that first half performance as they post 46 points. And that'll make the score 46-9 in favor of the Lady Raiders.
We will be back in about 5 minutes to have the second half for you. Welcome back to the 2025 Winter Classic. We have a matchup here between Riverview and Montcalm. Alex, tell us what you saw in the first half and what they need to do in the second half.
Well, if you're Riverview, you're going to continue to do the same thing. What we saw was the player we spotlighted at the beginning of the game, Kennedy. She's opened up with 20 points and really offensively getting what they want, and it's all being set up off the defensive end. And if you're Montcalm, we saw a little bit of better execution in that second quarter for Montcalm as they were able to string together some buckets and get some points on the board. So if you're them, you're just going to try to focus in on that and continue to build on what you did on the second quarter as Montcalm's going to start with the ball.
I was telling Alex during the break, we got to give a shout out to our hairstylist,
Absolutely.
Bradley Hugert, Townsend's Barbershop there in Summersville, West Virginia. Takes good care of us.
Yep, I know him and his mother Marsha are watching, and they've always been telling me they've been tuning in to us. So I want to say hi to those folks as well down at Townsend's Barbershop. Nice.
Another touch in the paint, gets a good shot, just can't get it to go.
Yep, and a little foul on number 12 there. Quisenberry picking up her first. Oh. Yeah, okay. So
yeah, I think that contact was just kind of unavoidable. She got caught up and couldn't help but fall and fell on the back of somebody.
I'd look to see the starters here for Riverview a little bit, and then I'm sure he'll be doing some wholesale substitution as they had the dive there and went away from it.
Yeah, absolutely. She cut down again, but Montcalm was ready for that this time. And
a little out of control there by Kennedy with the one-handed baseball pass. Unable to hold on to it was number 10.
I'd say Coach Justice probably talked to his girls about ball rotation movement. Let's run some time off of this clock and get us a really good look each offensive possession since we have this lead.
Let's work on something, right? Let's work on our offense. Let's work on something that we need to get better at here. And they're going to play a 2-3 zone.
Not putting a great deal of ball pressure, more so playing those passing lanes.
Oh,
big three, but unable to get it to go in and out there for the sophomore from Montcalm.
Nice look. Man, you just like to watch her run the floor. It's something else as Kennedy
She has
takes
to
it-
run track too,
yeah,
right, Coach? The
takes
way
it from end to end. You would think a 400, 800 type of runner, absolutely. Get in that strides, and it's going to be hard to stop. Deep three.
set up for that one, able to get it. That's got to be a good shot for her. She's looking to take
Yeah.
that shot pretty
Yeah,
quick.
She feels comfortable with that shot. Nice look by Kennedy underneath, and
Hatfield gets fouled
yep,
there.
number 15 Hart with her second foul of the day, and that's going to send Hatfield to the line with 2 shots.
One of the things we've talked about in other broadcasts but haven't brought it up in here, the arena feel is very different. Depth perception, so as Hatfield misses her first one, so some of these shots may be just a little bit off because they're not used to it.
No, absolutely. This isn't your typical high school gym, right? No background. There's a lot of open space there as Kennedy tracks down the missed foul shot.
Good hustle there by the freshman.
Absolutely.
Oh, can't quite get it.
Yeah, just like to see him grab that ball if you get the chance. I don't know how many times I'm over there yelling, just grab it. Just grab the ball and value that possession that you have the opportunity to get. There she's
Quickly
gonna
back
dive.
in.
Yeah, they got a rebound there, and there she does. But the outlet pass is just intercepted underneath to Kennedy for 2 more.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Stacy. Ball awareness, got in that passing lane, got that ball, and then gets the assist to Kennedy
Yep.
for those 2 points.
Yeah, not a lot of places to go right there if you're
No,
White.
I think White decided she had missed her last couple of threes and decided we need to drive to
Yeah.
the basket, get a little better shot. Maybe that'll go for me.
Out here to 24. Freshman for the Lady Generals.
That was a good drive there. 25 picks up the foul for Riverview.
And that's probably the only concern right now for Justice, if he is concerned. That's her 4th.
Yep.
So that'll be Stacy's 4th foul as she checks out of the game right now.
And again, she's done a good job in getting in passing lanes
Yep.
at the top of the key and not allowing the Montcalm Lady Generals to be comfortable in their offensive set. They were in a 2-3 right there. They
And
got the elbow shot, but wasn't able to make
Yeah,
it go
nice
for
design, nice inbound play, everything you wanted right there, but just couldn't hit it in the basket. They missed Kennedy flashing underneath. On the line.
good defense there by Montcalm. They couldn't quite get a handle on that. The Lady Raiders do commit the turnover.
Good turn, kick it out there. Good, deep 3. Now you said it, that's her shot. She's just not able to convert, but number 15, Hart, tracks down the rebound in the corner now.
Have a
Gonna get a
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah, her player was in a bad spot.
Yeah.
She wasn't getting out of that,
Yeah.
unfortunately, so takes her timeout there. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors, the City of Summersville, Pepsi, Visit Greater Summersville, 3WS, the Lake Country, 95.7, WVU Medicine, Go Mart, Northside Midstate Automotive Group. Also go through and thank a few of our other sponsors, Nicholas Sanitation, Quality Inn, Sleep Inn, New River, and Community and Technical College.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Without the sponsors, and there's a whole list of sponsors as well that help us put on this absolute beauty of a basketball classic here for 5 days. We were talking earlier today, you know, if you decided you want to come to the game in the mornings, you pay $10, that's all day. There's 10 games in a day, so you know what that equals? That's $1 a game. What else effective would you be able to do? Way to spend your money and come out and support some young athletes playing the game that they love and a beautiful arena. While it's cold outside, it's nice and warm in here.
That's right. Comfortable seating. You have your individual seat. A lot of spaces to spread out and be comfortable and enjoy these games.
Great concession stand. Everybody putting on a great show here.
And DJ Thunder taking care of our halftime performances.
Absolutely, as Kennedy just refuses to be stopped as she split the double team and made the move.
Coach, I'm sure you noticed at halftime one of my Webster girls won the
Connect 4, yeah.
won the Connect 4 race.
Absolutely. You love to see the kids getting involved with fun activities and smiles on their faces, and I believe probably gets a little bit of a gift card, so be going to the Go Mart here.
Yeah, I want to say GoMart sponsors. I want
Yeah.
to say it's a $50 gas card there, so everybody can use gas from GoMart, right?
Yeah, especially. So what a great partner they've been. Kennedy rips a three from the corner, just a little strong.
Long rebound's going to stay here with Riverview. You can tell
Back to
Kennedy's
her.
feeling it. She pulled quick on that three
Yeah, she
over there,
did, and
didn't
she's
she?
going to pull quick again.
Chastity Kennedy for
Yeah.
three.
If you're going to leave her open, she's going to shoot it, and you can't blame her.
First game back after an illness there, and she has 29 points so far in this game.
Yep. And they pretty much are doing what they want offensively. Nice job there.
Was that Hart that made
by
that?
number 15, Maddie Hart, with the first points of the second half for the Lady Generals. If you're the coach here for the Lady Generals, you just want these girls to compete now. Let's go. Show us what you're made of. You know, the game is out of reach. I'm going to go ahead and say that, but, you know, you want to see these girls competing just like they're doing, drawing fouls.
Right there, I like that. Freshman gets a steal, takes the length of the court. Sophomore hustles down, gets the rebound. It's not a shooting foul, but it still retains possession.
Yes, absolutely. You said it best. You know, there's still some fight in the Lady Generals, and that's what you like to see.
Foul's going to be on Hatfield there.
They changed that to, oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the subs that's coming in the game there. Nice job. Nice job by 24 Havens there with the rebound. Going back up and gets fouled, so she's going to get a go to the line for 2 shots.
23, I think, committed the foul. Braylee Allville. And you're right, Coach. You just want to see your athletes battle.
Yeah, right. Let's just play it by quarters. Let's see if we can win this last 3.5 minutes of the game, you know, or of the quarter. But standing there at the foul line is Havens with 2 shots. Good-looking freshman there for the Montcalm Lady Generals. I'm sure a bright future ahead for her. So,
if I were to guess, I'd say that is some relation to Tara Havens, the head coach of the Lady Generals there.
Yep, I would agree. Don't know that for sure, but odds are, yeah, she converts 1 or 2 at the foul line. Correction,
Moving the
made
ball
both at the foul line.
Nice pass inside there and draws the foul. Looks like 15. Maddie Hart commits that foul. Number 23 for the Lady Raiders is going to go to the line. Braylee Allville. She has 2 points so far today.
Nice soft touch.
That's
Again,
right.
the shooter's bounce.
Good rotation on that shot. Rolled right in for her.
Makes the first. One more coming. Two for 2.
Man, I
Bailey.
love to see foul shots go in.
Absolutely. And especially both of us being coaches, we understand the importance of those shots. They're free, no time's coming off the clock, so it's a great way to get some points without losing that. Nice job by Havens.
That was a good setup.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that play, just didn't get it to go in. The Lady Raiders clear the rebound and bring it up the court. Open 3.
A little short on that one. Good rebound there by the Lady Generals.
Yep. Going to get a full timeout here by Montcalm with the score 57-13 with 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. We're excited to bring you the Winter Classic action today, and we still have 2 more full days of basketball with 10 games on each day, absolutely. Looking at Tuesday and Wednesday as we get going, but today we're only almost halfway through. We still have 5 more games left to go today, starting at 3:30 with the Buckhannon Lady Upshur girls versus the Independence girls. We have the Riverside Warrior boys versus the Morgantown High boys. We have Tigers Valley girls versus Greater Beckley Christian girls. Also, Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles and George Washington Lady Patriots take the court at 8 p.m. tonight. And the last game of the evening will be a local flavor with the Nicholas County High School boys versus the Greenbrier West Cavaliers. So plenty of action left to go today. So if you get a chance, come on out, and support these fine athletes in the 2025 Winter Classic.
So as you were going through that list, I couldn't help but think that we have teams from every single classification left today to play.
Yep.
So you quad A, triple A, double A, single A, all left to play today. I'm very excited to see all that action and all over the state.
That's right.
From Beckley to Morgantown. So exciting to see all these teams play. Charleston area.
Yep, and currently we got 2 teams out here that's been kind of, if you will, founding participants of the Winter Classic.
Yeah.
They've been here all 3 years, so something that they obviously enjoy coming to, and we want to keep it that way as we get ready for 2026 around the corner in the Winter Classic with a turnover.
Absolutely. If you want to play in this tournament, you better register fast because it fills up quickly. This is one of the best tournaments in the state.
It's already getting teams signed up for 2026, so go to the website if it's something you want to get involved in and get this team signed up.
Unable to hit that 3.
Nice look out there as they put Kennedy back in the game, probably to finish out this quarter, I'm going to imagine. And then,
yeah, I want to say all 3 of the first-time participants in this tournament said that they registered before they left Summersville.
Yep.
They were so excited about how good this tournament is for these young athletes, between the swag bags and the sponsorship from Pepsi with the waters and the Gatorades, the amazing arena that you get to play in, the comfortable setting for fans to participate in. So,
yep, and the social media aspect of it. You know, these kids, we've got a photographer from Metro News here that's been with us all week long and going to continue to be taking pictures of every game. So check out that website as number 4, Madison Ball, knocks down her
Coach,
fifth
that almost
point.
looked like a foul shot. I don't think she jumped on
I
that.
know, right? That was impressive as it hit the bottom of the net for her 5th point of the day.
She's like, why jump if you don't need to?
That's right.
Way to be
Nice look
strong
opposite.
with the ball.
Mm-hmm. It's unable to make that one and knock that in. Give it to Kennedy to bring up the court. She's going to penetrate in. Nice easy floater for her 31st point of the day.
She has such good body control.
Absolutely.
She can make it through there. She's upright in a good position, gets a good shot.
You know, and we talked about it earlier as they were younger. Her and the Hatfield have been playing since they've been freshmen and really been key figures for this team, as she's going to get another drive. Easy 2. They're just not able to handle Kennedy today. The score is 64-13 with about 35 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And another turnover. Look up to Kennedy with a breakaway layup. Reversed underneath. 2 more.
Kennedy with a reverse layup.
Nice job by Havens there to get around Kennedy with the shot, track it down again. Another shot from the corner. Unable all around the rim, but just wouldn't go in. We're going to get a travel on the play. It's going to stay here with Montcalm.
That's 15 points for Kennedy in this 3rd quarter, Coach.
Yeah, I've already kind of moved it on to the 4th quarter here with her, so yeah.
You're
you're
running
right.
out of space,
Yeah,
right? I thought the same thing.
A lot of 2s and 3s on this scorecard.
So it's an understatement to say that Coach Justice is excited to have her back from the illness that she had.
You know, and you might say, you know, what's going on? You know, you might want to be careful with her, but she's got to get back into the flow of playing, right? She's not been able to be out there for 5-6 weeks and, you know, or a few weeks, 5-6 games. So get her back into the flow of the game. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score 66-13 in favor of the Lady Raiders.
We'll go ahead and take this time to read down our list of some of our other sponsors. ZMM Promotions, Young Life, White Anderson Funeral Home and Crematory, TNT Outdoors, Sweet Escape, Summersville Healthcare Center, to name a few. There's a whole list there that we could go through. I don't know that we could say them all in the entire broadcast, Coach. We have so many people that are out here, as well as all the volunteers right now. We have a lot of sweat sweepers, some young middle school and high school athletes out here taking care of our court conditions for these athletes as they play.
Absolutely, all the volunteers and the teams that are local here pitching in and helping out throughout the week, keeping the floors clean, getting the referees hydrated should they need some water. So nice job there by everyone.
Yeah, definitely a good tournament, and like I said, if you can't be here, tune in and share these pages so that other people can see them as well, and follow the Winter Classic Facebook page. That way you won't miss any. The games will pop up for you for the rest of today, tomorrow, and the next day while we're here.
Yep.
And if you want to spend the New Year's Eve with us, come out. We'll be here probably at 11:30 on New Year's Eve playing basketball, so it'll be exciting.
Absolutely. We're going to round it out on that Wednesday. As we get started here, the count's underway. The Raiders inbound the ball. We got Chastity Kennedy's on the bench, and Hatfield unable to control that pass, just kind of at her feet. So not able to hold on to that pass, and going to be a turnover coming the way of the Lady Generals.
And like we've said a few times, this one didn't go the way the Lady Generals wanted it to go, but there is a lot to build on here.
Yeah.
And I have to say there's something to be said about playing good competition.
Yeah.
You never want to be in a gym where you don't challenge yourself.
Absolutely.
So this is a great opportunity for these young athletes to see a court and an atmosphere like this, and a good team like the Lady Raiders.
Absolutely, and kind of judge where you are and where you need to go. You know, what you need to do. And this is a young Montcalm Lady General team. It looks like, you know, they're down a little bit right now with themselves, but that's okay. They're going to continue to battle. And like you say, we're going to try to win small battles, win this fourth quarter if possible, and take that home with you, something positive.
That's right. Looks like they're having some substitutions, and the coach is still very engaged over there. 2 points there.
For number 23, Novels.
And you got to like seeing that.
Yep,
you know?
absolutely.
The score being what it is. Coach over there, very engaged, helping her team get better, understanding the situation, and working for these young athletes still.
Underneath, it's going to have to be a nice ball movement, working in. Haven's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on 40, Casey Hatfield. That's going to be her first. Oh, I missed another one, Justin. That's her second.
Number 24, Addison Havens.
Havens going to the line for two. Good stroke. Not a bad looking shot. A little short. Like to see her use her legs a little bit.
Chastity Kennedy.
Yep, same result. Nice job by 14 there with the stick back for the Lady Generals. Isabella Poor with her first bucket of the second half. And Kennedy just goes right down the lane and gets called for steps. Yeah. Gonna look up for Hatfield. Nice look ahead by Kennedy, who has all kinds of points, and very unselfish play there as she finds her teammate, classmate Casey Hatfield for her first field goal of the second half, third point.
That brings her up to 13 points for the game for Hatfield.
And nice look underneath the Havens, not able to put it back.
Poor with another rebound.
Yep. And they are battling underneath. Nice job by the Lady Generals.
That's right. I like the combination of that sophomore and that freshman in there.
Yeah, they have some size. It just probably get a little bit more playing time and a little bit better with the ball out front and be fine. Nice look over to Hatfield, unable to convert. There's Kennedy with the cleanup.
Kennedy with the rebound and putback for the Raiders.
Nice take by Havens off the glass, not open there, but you know, you like what you see out of this young freshman for Montcalm. She's given everything she's got right now, and no quit in her game. Kennedy's going to continue to fire.
A little short on that deep shot there. So for you Montcalm fans out there, we do have your boys playing tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So if you can't make it to Summersville to watch that game, please tune in. Winter Classic Facebook page. We'll have that game for you at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yep, the Montcalm Generals will face Wahama in the opening game of day 4 of the Winter Classic.
And then the Riverview girls play again tomorrow. They have 11 a.m. against Webster County Highlanders.
Absolutely. Coach, going to have a good game here for you, and I know you guys will be ready to play and know what you're looking for, so absolutely. And I see your kids out here and watching, and hopefully they're tuning in, watching us, and learning a little bit about what they're going to be going up against here
They're
tomorrow.
supposed to be tuned in, I know that.
Absolutely. Nice look, step in 3 for number 10, a little short.
That's been a shot she has a lot of confidence in. She's taken that shot from that wing several times. Lily Perkins. She hit one in the first half, but hasn't hit any in the second half.
And the Riverview Lady Raider fans, always a joy. I know they've won that School Spirit Award a couple of times in previous years, so they travel well and they support their program.
And their boys play here New Year's Eve.
Yep.
They're one of the late games. 6:30 tip-off against Clay. So yeah, make sure you follow the Facebook page. You can get all the action for your teams. Looks like it hit the wire. I don't think that one's allowed to count, even if it did
count,
go in.
but I believe Havens is going to go to the line, and she's had a very good fourth quarter. You can see her kind of getting better and better even as this game goes on, the young freshman for the Montcalm Lady Generals.
And continuing to battle.
Yeah.
Because she does not have an easy matchup in there against Chastity Kennedy. She is one heck of a ball player, so that's a good test for her. And I think she's done well with it.
Absolutely.
For being a ninth grader. That's impressive.
Yep, she is competing, and there you go. I like to see what she's doing there, getting ready for that foul shot. Got to use your legs, right? She's all arm right now. Let's see if she can get some legs into this foul shot because she has a really pretty shot. So there's nothing wrong with that. Nope, still short. Everything's throwing up short on the foul shots.
Hustling back to get defense there.
Yep. Kennedy with a nice cross. There's your body control that you're talking about, drawing the foul.
Looks like Havens was trying to set up that charge, but Kennedy was pretty good about moving to the side of it.
Miss Quinsbury picks up her second at the free throw line.
Fouls on Quisenberry, her second.
Oh, okay. That's one place we haven't seen Kennedy yet.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I was thinking. Our first foul shot of the day, and
she's 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Rebounds, defends, scores very well.
This is the second.
Good rebounds there for Havens. Draws the foul, it looks like.
Timeout General.
Oh, no, there's a timeout call.
Got a timeout in the game here, as Montcalm's going to call a quick timeout. And that'll give us a chance to thank the official sponsors of the 2025 Winter Classic. We have the City of Summersville, Pepsi, Go Mart, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS, the Mid-State Northside Automotive Group. Along with that, we have additional sponsors that we'd like to thank. We want to thank New River Community and Technical College, Sleep Inn, Quality Inn, and Nicholas Sanitation for all their support of the 2025 Winter Classic. Also a note here, we're going to be selecting a player of the game from each team, and that is brought to you by the Mid-State Automotive Northside Group. And we'll get a chance to interview a player from each team post-game, ask them a little bit about their game today, a little bit about the Winter Classic and their experiences here, along with the opportunity and what's going to be going on, what they're looking to do the rest of the season. So stay tuned for that as we'll get a chance to interview those ladies.
Coach had a few of my players waving at me during that. They knew our light was red and we were on camera, and they wanted to have their chance to be represented there. So shout out to those Lady Highlanders up there watching this game.
It's going to go blue.
Also want to give a shout out to DJ Thunder. He is doing a great job. Timeouts, halftime shows, keeping everyone entertained, good music.
8 a.m. you walk in and he's rocking, so it'll wake you up if you're not already awake.
Good job working it into the paint for a shot. Kennedy clears it out, and she's moving.
Off and rolling. Going to do an up and under here. Opposite side.
Good
nice
defense
by
Havens.
Freshman with a nice D. Nice ball handling here. Taking it up the left side of the court. No stopping her. Up
Working
and under.
For a good shot. Nice
job.
Good sequence right there for Montcalm.
Absolutely, and you can kind of see Havens growing up right here in front of us. She's definitely had a really strong second half for the Lady the Lady Generals, as Kennedy forcing her way in. Going to be tough to get a call at this point, I believe, if you're the Lady Raiders. But
ball's bouncing around. Havens again coming away with it. Here she goes. Can she finish on this other end?
Oh, got away with steps maybe.
Backside pour with it. Can't quite finish that.
Yeah, game's getting a little slow here.
Isabella Poor with another rebound. We don't keep those stats. We don't have enough manpower to do all that, but I'm sure she has several rebounds on the day.
Yeah, they have been very active underneath as number 10, Peyton White, fires a corner three, not able to come away with it as Kennedy clears the rebound for the Lady Raiders, bringing it up the court. She seems like she's forcing the ball a little bit right now. Not going to get a call, and looks like coach is going to bring the subs in. White fires a three from long distance, no good.
She has not been able to get going this game, Coach. She's got a good-looking shot, and she's ready to shoot the ball, but unable to get her shot to fall today.
Yep, and like you said, she's had some good shots, maybe a little deeper than they would like, and that's probably an extension of their defense, but.
And this is a regular season matchup for these two teams, but to play it in a different gym is a little bit different, you know. So
different gym, a little bigger floor, so getting adjusted to that, swinging it around the top. Hatfield's looking to penetrate. Nice kick to the wing, no good.
In and out there, still aggressive on the boards. Everyone's playing hard. Like to see that.
Absolutely. Nobody giving up. They want to be able to get their name in the scorebook, and we got a foul there on number 15, Maddie Hart. It's going to be her fourth, I believe.
Maddie has 4 points today.
Oh, going to leave Hatfield wide open in the corner. Nice soft shot, but unable to get the bounce. Nice defense there. Active hands, going to keep possession, though, with the Montcalm Lady Generals.
You can see some frustration setting in on the Montcalm Lady Generals' face right now, but they're still working hard. Havens especially driving to the basket.
Drive and kick,
looking for
shot.
A three-point shot. Oh, in and out.
Nice
White,
shot.
Can she get this one to go? Oh.
Nope, not quite. Hatfield clears the rebound, and
moving
off
quickly.
To the races they go. She's looking. No, nobody stopped the ball.
That's it. She was looking at her backside for that pass, but no one came to her.
Dribble off her foot.
Yep.
Going to stay with the Lady Generals.
Sub coming in. Kennedy coming back in the game.
Number 1, Chastity Kennedy.
Got a minute 35 left to go in action here. If I'm Montcalm, I just may slow this down, and because they're just going to keep
not allow turnovers. That's right.
Yeah, not allow turnovers.
Looked like a little bit of a soccer move as she almost ran around that ball.
Kennedy into the lane and draw the foul.
Couple foul shots coming. She made 1 of 2 last time she made a trip to the line. 14.
What's her? I don't have her point total. I know it's a lot. I got a lot of 2s on this.
Who's that?
Kennedy. Her total points as she goes to the line, knocks down the first. We'll have one more coming to her.
39. This could be her 40th point if she makes this foul shot.
40. 40 points for Chastity Kennedy as the Lady Raiders lead 75-17.
Unable to handle that bounce pass. Kennedy back on the attack.
Yeah.
She gets the ball and goes quickly. She doesn't hesitate, doesn't wait. 42 points for her now.
Now, if you're Montcalm, let's just settle. They see her down there. Oh, nice pass.
Isabella Poor, nice catch and finish there. Good job on her part.
And a nice look by Peyton White.
She has 6 points tonight.
Kennedy has 42, out for some more.
One thing about these Raiders is they move quick.
Yeah.
They're one speed the whole game.
Oh, the whole game, yep, absolutely. And we haven't seen it on the other end as they've been in a pretty much a soft 2-3 zone. Normally out there picking up.
That pace will wear on you in the 4 quarters.
Do it right to
Here
Kennedy.
she is again. Got the paint at the foul line, and she's the first one down the court.
Nice give and go stutter, or nice stutter step. And we're under 10 seconds to go here. Steal by Hatfield to end the game, and long heave, and that's going to end the game here with the score of 79-19 as we wrap up the final score here, and we're going to turn it over to DJ Thunder so he can announce the players of the game. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in 10 minutes with a fresh game.
Here I am with Addison. She's the player of the game for the Montcalm Lady Generals. Addison, tell me a little bit about your season so far. How's it gone for you so far?
It's been a little rough. I'm the only freshman, and I didn't play most of my 8th grade year because I broke my wrist.
Oh, no.
And we only have one senior, and the rest, we're all new, pretty much.
Yeah. So you heard that right, freshman here, player of the game at the Winter Classic. What do you like about the Winter Classic?
I just like where we're at, and I like the energy.
Okay, so what do you expect for your team the rest of the season? What's some key things you're going to focus on?
Drills, shooting drills. Just overall just getting better.
Excellent. Hey, again, congratulations. Great game today. Very proud of you, especially freshman year. Nice job.
Thank you so much.
Chastity, congratulations. Unofficially, I have you down for 44 points. Is that the highest point total you've ever had in a game?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Oh, man. Now, you're a junior this year, right? So your coach told me you had to miss some time. How you feeling today? He said it was your first game back.
I was gassed, but I feel fine. I feel good. I'm glad to be back.
How's your team done without you so far?
It's been a struggle just because like they're always used to having me there without me. They still done good though. There's just a lot more pressure on them.
Yeah, I get that. But I will say I'm sure they appreciated having you back today. You also rebounded and had a ton of assists today. Tell us, what do you think is going to be the key to your team's success the rest of this season?
Honestly, I think we just need to go out there and have fun. When we have fun and don't get in our heads, we do good.
And finally, tell me, what do you like about the Winter Classic?
Everything. I just love like the exposure it feels like it's giving you, and just everything.
That's excellent. All right, again, congratulations, Chastity.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with another game in a few minutes.